Here's the thing. I'm a really easygoing person most of the time. I'm not, okay, that's a lie. But, you know, I'm not an evil person, but when I'm annoyed, I'm a really, really, really bad person when I'm annoyed. And Logan Garments, congratulations, you've really managed to annoy me. You see, what happened, kids, was I was sent a message from a random scout a couple of days ago, and it said, "Oh, your profile is cool, you should connect with us." And a pure curiosity got me to check this out, and it sent me hither and thither to Logan Garments, which sent me a copy and paste message saying, like, "Oh, contact us on Facebook." It's exactly the same message other people have reported getting. It is a copy and paste message. That is a fact, not an opinion. I did a video in which I described, in my opinion, Logan Garments is a scam. They ask you to give them money up front in exchange for a sponsorship deal that may or may not ever arrive. That's a model on the model agency scam, which is a known scam. You can look it up. It's on Wikipedia, where people would get models to pay for their portfolio photos and then work would never come. And this is exactly the same kind of business model, in inverted commas, that they are following. In my opinion, it is a scam. In my opinion. And I uploaded a video to that measure to my YouTube channel, which has 6 subscribers. 4 of those subscribers are my own friends in real life. The other 2 are probably spam fake accounts. Probably. I have no idea. But I know that there's only 4 people who watch those videos in real life, and one of them's me. So, you know, I'm not a big YouTuber. What's the point of coming after me? Well, they decided they were coming after me anyway. So what you're seeing in the background is the conversation that I had with the person behind Logan Garments, who I've now blocked on Instagram because they are super annoying. And I'm going to talk you through the entire conversation from start to finish, which I have screenshots of in case I ever need to verify them, because they said they were going to report me for defamation on YouTube and have my channel taken down. They were threatening me. That's right. I ain't having that. Here's the conversation from start to finish. Them. "Hello, are you free to speak? I would like to talk about the video you put on." I respond, "Which video?" They said, "You are saying we are a scam." I said, "Yes. I mean, why else would anyone send a clothing sponsorship to a toy review person who doesn't appear on camera?" Their response, "The scouts that contacted you are from a third-party marketing company. They're not following the guidelines. It seems to be a mistake. I think it's unfair to say we are a scam." I responded, "You are asking people to fork out £100 for a box with like one garment in it that from research suggests has risen in price at least £30 over 2 years. In exchange for content and free promotion from the people who do buy this stuff, you then sponsor one person a month. That absolutely smacks of a scam. One guy on Reddit told me that someone from your talent team sent him threatening messages. I didn't even touch on the dozens of examples I've found of people who say they ordered your starter box and never received it, nor a refund." They responded, "The box does not come with one item, it comes with a number of items. How come you didn't mention anything about the positive reviews from some of our members? We don't sponsor one person a month, that is incorrect. The information put out there by Levy is totally incorrect." I respond, because there is zero way to verify that they haven't just been paid to put out positive content. The information was on your website. That was me referring to them once sponsoring a month. That was on their website. They respond, "The guy saying that we threaten him is losing his name is Sizrek, and he is demanding $10,000 from us as blackmail." I respond, if you can show me legit proof, people who've been sponsored over a period of time, who also have previous content so I can see it's legitimate, I will gladly publish a correction. However, all I could seem to find out about you was either audition videos, complaints, and questions. I couldn't find anything that was just talking about the products. Everything was either sponsorship or recruitment. If your recruiters are sending out 1,000 messages a day and only getting 50 replies, and only 5 of those buy a box, that's still hundreds a day, and it's very, very shady practice. They respond, didn't you talk to Brian Ball, someone who supported us from the start and getting a lot out of this? Along with a few other people, with running this team, we will have very few unhappy people, but that's how it goes when running a business. You're taking all the negative things and blowing it up. It's totally not fair. Imagine someone making things up about your blind bags Amazon store after you worked so hard to build it. I respond, dude, I don't have an Amazon store. I have a link to my Amazon wish list, if that's what you're referring to, but I have 6 subscribers on YouTube. I am not a big fish. The fact that your business model follows the outline of a classic scam, that's a fact. If you were legit, you'd be easily able to prove and provide the proof I asked for. They respond, what proof do you need? I think it's unfair that you say a scam when people are involved saying it is not. I said, as I say above, give me like 5 profiles that have content before being sponsored so I can see it's a legit profile and not a fake one. 5 links to profiles. YouTube is better than Instagram as it's easier to verify the timescale. You must have 5 people on the books who you've sponsored this year that would be sufficient evidence so I can verify their status. He sent me 5 profile links. The first one is Barefoot Brian on Instagram. He has lots of photos of him wearing their clothes. He used to be a promoter for something called Herbalife, which I assume is another kind of sponsorship thing. I didn't look too much into it. That for me was enough evidence that he has received products from this company, which is what I asked for. The second one was one called Galpix. And again, they had pre-sponsorship photos as well as other photos. The following 2 had not a single picture of their clothing on it. The 5th one that he sent me did have a couple of pictures of their products on the day the profile was created. First profile picture posted 26th of July. Second picture posted 26th of July, saying they're a Logan Garments representative and they're being sponsored. How are they getting sponsorship on their first day on Instagram? That smacks of a fake profile. Continuing our conversation, they said, there are your 5 people. All you have got free items from us and are working on contracts at the moment. I think it's very unfair what you said in video because it could put people off that could help. We could help a lot. I respond, I also need your business number that you're registered with Companies House. He said, I'm assuming it's a he, please remove the video, otherwise we will have to report it under the YouTube defamation law, which means your channel will get removed. We have been very reasonable. I respond, I told you I would check the profiles, but your company number isn't listed on your website, which is against UK law. You should have on your website what number you've registered with at Companies House. He responded, we are not based in the UK. The company that designs runs the website are. I asked, where are you based? He responded, also, I'm confident that you may share private information about them online. Under the UK Data Protection Act, that is illegal. I respond, any UK business is listed on the UK government website as a matter of public record, and anyone can use Companies House to access that data. That, my friends, is a fact. If you have a company in the UK, if you are not registered with Companies House, you are acting illegally. Excuse me. And you absolutely if you have a website, should have your company number listed on your website so that you can check the information with Companies House. Your tax returns as a company are a matter of public record. Anyone can check them. That's the exact opposite of data protection. Okay, he said, we use a third party to design and manage the website, which appears to be based in the UK. He says that appears to be based in the UK. I really don't know where his own thing is based. They've got a .co.uk web address, and their contact address is hotmail.co.uk. How weird is that? So I said, right, but that information is not listed on your private policy info. You absolutely need them to state that on your website. It should be stated clearly that your company is not based in the UK and is not registered under UK tax laws. Your friend Brian, Barefoot Brian, seems to be under the impression that you're based in the UK, as that's what he says in his videos. A side note, excuse me, I'm still poorly. On Brian's videos, he completely believes that this is based in the UK. He says that on one of his videos that I watched. Right. They respond, we will be talking to them about that today, as the policy info was undated around 3 months ago. Look, we have been very reasonable and even gave you 5 members to speak to directly. I responded, yeah, but I haven't had a chance to check them yet. How is it unreasonable to ask where you are actually based? They responded, we are a third-party company. Our website is registered in the UK. We are based in Russia and China. I'm guessing that, like, maybe this stuff's made in China. And they're probably based in Russia. Maybe, who knows? I'm sorry, I had to get a drink because my throat is so dry. Okay. Continuing. Please respect that we are not under no obligation. They don't say what they're under obligation to not do, but there you go. I respond, okay, well, as I said before, give me a chance to actually look at the profiles you sent me and I'll get back to you. They respond, I think it's very unfair you went online saying this is 100% a scam when we work very hard to make things a success for our members. I responded, well, I think it's unfair that you're operating under the model agency scam. Sorry, but true. They respond, a scam is where you run off with people's money. This is not the case. When you submit content, you get additional clothing free of charge with benefits. Also, can you message them and ask yourself, how much more do you need? Also, please respect that we are under no obligation. So at this point, I'd started looking at the profiles and said, how was that guy able to get sponsorship when his first picture was posted the same day as his sponsorship picture? That's like the #1 sign of a fake profile. I haven't told a lie. All I've stated which are facts, which are independently verifiable and my own opinion. I have, however, updated the title to reflect that. I have changed the title of my video to In My Opinion. I said that's only fair. They said, I will have to submit a form against your YouTube channel. I said, okay, go ahead. They responded, I still don't think it's fair that at this moment in time, can we come to an agreement? I responded, here is the agreement, leave me alone and I won't take this further. If you continue to harass me, I will publish this entire conversation, show people you go after anyone who has anything negative to say about you. They responded, it's not true. We felt you harassed us. Putting up a video like that, a lot of people will reach out asking if it's true. I responded, how is a person with 6 subscribers able to harass you? The only people who watch my videos are my friends. It's only had 4 views and I'm pretty sure 2 of those were me checking the sound quality. They respond, I understand, but putting that video out there is not fair and is defamation, which is illegal. You're accusing us of a crime. Wrong use of your, by the way. I think what they meant was YOU''RE, not your. The thing is, Scouts should have never reached out to you in the first place. I respond, it's not defamation. I don't think you understand what that word means. Avon's a bit of a scam. There are plenty of scams out there operating within the bounds of the law. And at this point, I got completely sick of him and blocked him. At which point I said, I'm making a video. There were a few little bits trimmed out of the conversation because there were like links to the profile. He was trying to show me things from the profiles, but all he ended up highlighting to me is like the proof that one of the profiles that he'd sent me to was fake. That's what he sent me. He sent me proof that the first day this particular Instagram profile was created, they had a sponsorship deal with Logan Garments. Please explain to me how that's true. So yeah, the model agency scam. The model agency scam is where you are recruited by a modelling agency or an acting agency, some sort of agency, and they say to you, you have to pay to get your headshots done, but we'll get you work. So you pay them like £200 for a photo session, and the work never turns up. And you think, oh, well, it was only £200, lesson learned, but I've got some nice pictures. But they do this to hundreds and hundreds of people. And some people are stupid enough to go back. And that's what this business model is. They are asking you to outlay money on clothing because you might get sponsored. The fact that they've come after a YouTuber who has 6 subscribers. The only people listen to this are going to be my friends. Trust me, unless they make a big thing out of this. Because if they make a big thing out of this, you will see the numbers on this video rise and rise to maybe even double digits. Double digits, people. If you're viewing this video and you're not subscribed to me, or like there are double digits on that view count, or even maybe triple digits, you will know Logan Garments made a too big a thing about this and came after the wrong person, because I am not one to take things lying down. I'm really not. I've watched every scam show going. And I've seen all of the Ocean's films. I know a scam when I see one. In my opinion, Logan Garments is a scam operation. And the fact that they had a scout contact a YouTuber who doesn't appear on camera to sponsor a clothing brand. The fact that they came after me, even though the video only had 4 views. And I am not lying, I'm pretty sure 2 of those views were me checking the sound quality because it was terrible. Because again, I've had to record this on my iPad to record directly into my video editing software. So you're just going to see the loop that's going around is just pictures of the same conversation. But if anyone wants to email me for those pictures, I will be more than glad to send them. By the way, a friend of mine works for the BBC, and a girl I went to school with is a national newsreader. I haven't spoken to her in a while, but I'm very tempted to look her up. Very tempted. It's just a random fact that I thought I'd say there, just to verify that. In my opinion, Logan Garments is a scam and you should stay away from them. That is my opinion, which I am allowed to say. Thank you, YouTube terms and services. Freedom of speech is allowed on YouTube, and I'm allowed to state my opinions as long as, they're not racist. And it's not racist to say that a company operating on Instagram is dodgy. It's a dodgy company. Stay away from them, in my opinion. Thanks very much for listening.